everyone. Welcome to Love to Travel with Wave. Yeah, I just got here. I took an Uber to get to work today because I just really didn't feel like, taking the bus. Yes. So this is me, maybe 10 pounds lighter. Yeah, hope everyone is doing good. Hope you guys had a wonderful Father's Day. I was on these YouTube streets just watching you guys as you celebrate Father's Day with your dads, or maybe some of you guys that your dad is no longer around, so you're just reflecting on the memories that you shared. Those are just gifts that are priceless. Those are gifts that, that you would not trade in the world. Yes. And, I really have to give it to the guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Um, Hi, Guri. How are you? Love you too. Yeah, so I was just watching everyone and all the fathers yesterday and how humble and grateful they were just to be with their family and to be loved by their family and appreciated. And this is something that, we need to do daily with each other and to be thank you, Six. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to be back in these streets. I was just confined at home and, it wasn't really me. I wasn't moving. I'm not 100%, but I'm getting back, like how they would say, you ride a bicycle, you'll always know how to ride a bicycle. So I'm back in the saddle doing my thing. Yes. So I just wanted to say that, I really, really enjoyed all the lives yesterday on YouTube that and the different channels that I visited. You guys were really celebrating the hell out of Father's Day. Gary, why would I be angry at you? I don't get angry at people, because of their opinions. I mean, I think Gary is talking about a post that I put in on Father's Day. And I think, sometimes there is a miscommunication. I was not personally saying anything negative. I was saying if you read it properly, you will see that I'm celebrating men. I'm celebrating the men in my community. You know what I'm saying? I cannot talk for the Indian community. I cannot talk for any community. I can only speak for the men in my community. I always tell people, I talk about my experience. I talk about the people that, I live with daily, and that's the black community. I can only speak. And I was talking about, the different, the sacrifices that our men do daily to raise our children and to help us raise our children, the different sacrifices, the different obstacles that, different things that the world has thrown against them, but yet they're still trying to be the best fathers that they can and the best men that they can to be in the community. So when you have a chance, Gory, go back and read it and then like think about what I'm saying. I'm talking about my community. Okay? I cannot speak about anyone else. I can only talk about my experience and tell the stories of my community so the world can know that we out here, we doing our thing, okay? You know, it's not what the media portrays about our community. We have to get to know each other. Just like you, if you tell me your story about your community, it's a form of education. It's us connecting and getting to know each other. And I'm never, never mad at anyone. Never. I don't get mad at people because you voice your opinion and whether or not you agree with me or disagree with me. I learn from experiences. So I just wanted to I show love. I come in love. All right? So thank you so much for your comment as well. That is why the community tab is there. It's for us to kind of communicate with each other and to tell our stories and to, form our own opinions without being judged or anyone trying to, deter us, from thinking the way we think. But sometimes, it's also a learning process because you may now know something that you didn't know before. You know what I'm saying? So that is what communication is about. And with communication comes comprehension. A lot of us communicate, but we don't comprehend. Like me, I gotta read something like 10 times. If I don't understand it, I'll be honest with you. I will sit there literally and break it down till I understand it, and stuff like that. And a lot of times we need to do that. But today's a great day. I'm back to work. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but you gotta go to work. Yeah, that's how it is. Um, but I'm grateful to be here. Um, for the past week, I've been like, in bed, out of bed, go to outside, enjoy the beautiful sunlight and everything like that. So now I'm back to work. Um, I was watching a YouTuber, and him and his wife, he had took a leave of absence to help his wife around the house, and he hadn't been to work for a year. And when it was time to go leave his family, and hey, good morning, Synovia, how are you? Thank you so much. And when it was time for him to go back to work, it was so it was kind of like a if and kind of situation, because I think being home with his family was so valuable, but then he had to realize, um, you know, he had to go back to work in order to take care of his family, and there were needs. And also through the process, he also figured out what his goals were. He realized when he was younger he wanted to be a firefighter. His wife took him to this fire station and all of that. So a lot of times when things happen to us, we kind of reflect on certain things. And going back to work, I'm not going to tell you, it was a struggle waking up this morning and trying to tell yourself you got to go to work, um, because I, I think work sometimes is overwhelming. And the best way I can tell people is that you have to treat it where you're not attached to it emotionally. Just detach yourself and just go in, do what you have to do, and leave. And then when you get home, that's the most valuable gift that you can give to yourself. I always say, create a great space for yourself. Good morning, peace and blessings, Steve. How you doing? So that is what I'm feeling. It's like, I've been doing this for, 16 years, but I've gotten to a point where, yeah, the rat race is real. Yeah, you just kind of like, all of a sudden, spiritually, emotionally, you have detached yourself from this building that you've been coming to all this time. And, it's just a job. That's all it is. It's like there's no purpose. I don't know if anyone feels like that, but sometimes you just feel like there's no need, there's no purpose. You're not there is nothing that you're getting from it emotionally or spiritually. So and this it just becomes a job. It just becomes a routine, so then you have to kind of search yourself and find, you know, what is it that you really and truly want to do. And sometimes it just lies in you. It does lie in you, because when you were that 2-year old little girl or little boy or whatever, you knew exactly what you wanted in life. You would tell your parents all the time, hey, I want to save the world. I want to be Superman. I want to be Catwoman. Whatever it is that you want it to be, it's still, that little girl, little boy is still in you. So um, it might take years for you to detach yourself from all of this. Um, Me and my cousin was talking about, the differences in communities sometimes, that people, and I can speak as a black woman, and in a spiritual sense, that all the stuff that's happening around us, and these are things that people are conditioned to go to work, to get the house, to get the car, to have the family, to do this, to do that, right? But I just find that as black people, we struggle through that, because I don't believe that this is our, you know, we should never stop dreaming and manifesting. That's true. Um, I just don't think this is our thing. I think that black people are more spiritual, in a spiritual sense, that we're connected to the earth, we're connected to so many things, that having a job and going 9 to 5, it breaks our spirit. It breaks our connection of what we are truly here for, and that's what me and my cousin was talking, and it came out of my mouth, and it was like, we're not conditioned like some other communities. You know they they are conditioned to do these things, to go to a job, to have the white picket fence, to do this, to do that. And whereas we to me and to me, we're in another vibe. It's like we're almost forcing ourselves to live in someone else's manifestation or other societal dream, and we're not living our true selves. Yeah. And I really had that conversation 6 o'clock in the morning with my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, and that is what is coming out of me this morning. I did not rehearse this. Yeah, I want to live free. I want freedom. And there's this spirit in me, and she ain't letting up. She is like, look here, I want to be free. I want to live somewhere in the mountains. I want to have a small home. I want to I want children around me. I want to be telling my stories, and the children looking at me telling, you know, your stories, you know, and raising these children, just the right way. And I even told my cousin that. She was like, we all need to go back to the Caribbean and build our country. And I said, that's not what our generation is supposed to be doing. We are tired. We ain't got time to go and plow and do all those things. No, we're tired. We've been bombarded with all this stuff and this heavyweight stuff here. Our mission is the next generation. We need to be grooming them to go back, whether it's in the Caribbean or Ghana or wherever, and to teach them how to live and how to develop over there and how to do that. Yeah, because trust me, we can't do all that stuff anymore. That physical, but we can teach. We can be the teachers, the guides, to get our children to create that new life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we were talking about this morning. Just, she wakes me up like 6 a.m. in the morning, and we have all these deep conversations. And then, sometimes I share it with you guys. Yeah, I pass it along. Because sharing is caring. Don't keep it to yourself. Yes. Hi, Miss V. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm here. Getting ready to go to work, and I am at work actually. I just I'm sitting out here. Yeah, I like the plants and everything. They give me a little burst of energy. So I had some hot tea this morning. My cousin brought over some oregano oil. And let me tell you, you got to put it in some water. And I drink it from the straw because you don't want it to touch your lips or anything. Hi, good morning, Miss Frugal. Share the fruit from your garden. Yeah, those pineapples were pretty good. Yeah, so um, I drank it. I had a little bit of lemonade afterwards, but it made me feel okay. Like right now, I'm like having like a hot flash. You know, I had some Vicks I put under my nose as well, you know, and I brought my sweater, you know, because sometimes it's pretty cold in there. So I'm going to see if I make it throughout the day, you know. Um, I still feel a little, you know, and stuff, but I'm going to get through it. I got my mask. I got all my sanitizer and all that good. Hi SA, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon. I think it's afternoon your way. Yeah, so I'm pretty prepared for today. If I don't feel too well, then maybe I might go home. But I'm gonna give it a try. Yes, I'm definitely going to give it a try. Yeah, so Miss Frugal just reminded me I need to go out in the sun a little bit. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I need a little sunshine. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much. And to all the fathers, you guys are doing a great job. I enjoyed all the celebrations on YT just to see the dads. And one of the things that I loved about most of the programmings that you guys did on your channel about Father's Day, so many people had so many stories, and I enjoyed your stories, and it was so uplifting to see so many young men and older men as fathers just talking about their children, talking about protecting their children, the sacrifices that they do make, and it goes unrecognized. And we need to start, you know, changing the narrative. You know, don't care what the media says, you know, guys, just go out there, be the best dad that you can, you know. And as long as your children are happy and they know that you're there for them, go ahead and do it. Because I remember a memory that will always last with me when my dad, I was 2 years old and I had lunch with my dad for the first time. Um, it was very nice. Um, you know, I had this love for my father, you know. Then I was taken away at 7, went to another country, couldn't see my father. My father didn't know where I was. And when I was 17, I finally saw my dad. And then when I was 37, I saw my dad. And after that, my dad passed away. But those short memories mean so much to me. I got to know my father. I asked him all the questions. And, you know, don't give up on your dad, because sometimes there are so many struggles out there. Let me tell you, there are so many struggles for them. It's very, very hard for them, you know, and we cannot give up on them. They're great men and they are trying. Okay? So take care, everyone. You guys have a wonderful and bright day. And you know, just being here, you guys have given me the strength, you know, in a sense, to be at work today. And I'm going to do my 8 hours eventually. All right? Take care. And you guys keep praying for me that I will get better. I love you guys. And if you, like I always say, if you want to give Love to Travel with Wave a great gift, go on our playlist, play our chit chat playlist so we can get our watch hours. Thank you, Six. Thank you, Miss B, Jay Jordan, Miss Frugal, SA, Sonovia, Six Gunner. Oh my God, Gurry from India. Thank you so much. All right, love you. Take care. Bye bye.